title, in the middle of the act, my AP got a call from my hubby saying, "Smile, you're on camera," and forced us to open a Facebook. I was shocked when I saw a live stream with us. Then the real show started. I always believed betrayal comes quietly, like a shadow slipping through an open window. But that night, it came roaring through the speakers of my living room, wrapped in my husband's voice. "Smile," he said, his tone disturbingly calm. "You're on camera." And then I saw it, our faces, mine and my affair partner's, plastered across a live Facebook stream. Thousands of eyes watching, hearts reacting, comments flooding in faster than I could breathe. That's when the real show began. He was still inside me when the phone buzzed on the nightstand. My AP, let's call him R, reached for it lazily, probably thinking it was one of his work calls. I remember the way his smirk faded as he stared at the screen, confusion slowly turning into dread. He put it on speaker, and there it was, my husband's voice. Cold, unforgiving, too calm. "Smile, R. You're on camera." The room froze. For a second, even the air felt like it stopped moving. My heart pounded in my throat. Then my husband added, "Open Facebook. You'll want to see the comments." It's funny how you think you know someone. I thought I knew both of them. My husband, Adil, was the dependable kind, the quiet listener, the man who brought me coffee every morning without being asked. Our marriage wasn't passionate anymore, but it was steady, safe. And R, he was the storm I thought I needed. My colleague, charming, dangerous, the kind of man who looked at me like he could see through my skin. It started with laughter in the office, late-night texts, secrets disguised as work messages. I told myself it was harmless, until it wasn't. I thought I was being discreet. I thought Adil was too dull to notice. Turns out he was watching the whole time. He must have known long before I realized. Adil had this way of pretending everything was fine, even while quietly dissecting reality. I remember one night, weeks before the live stream, he asked me casually, "Do you still trust people easily?" I said yes. He smiled. It was the kind of smile that didn't reach his eyes. Later, I found small things. Our security cameras slightly shifted, a new router installed, my phone acting strange. I brushed it off. He was an IT professional. It made sense. Except it didn't. He'd installed hidden cameras, synced our bedroom feed to a private server. Every whisper, every moan, recorded, cataloged. And he waited. While I was planning rendezvous, he was building an empire of proof. He bought backup drives, changed insurance beneficiaries, transferred property rights quietly, even switched passwords on shared accounts. Adil wasn't the emotional type. He was surgical, precise. He waited until he could strike once and never have to strike again. The night before it all went down, he told me he'd be working late. He wasn't. He was setting up the live stream, creating fake profiles, scheduling the broadcast. And when he left the house that evening, he left his wedding ring on the kitchen counter, next to a note. "You wanted an audience, I gave you one." When R finally opened Facebook, the screen lit up with chaos. The live stream had already started 5 minutes earlier. Thousands of viewers. Our faces exposed in real time. My body naked under harsh ceiling light. The comments were brutal. Neighbors, coworkers, family. My phone buzzed endlessly. Calls, messages, notifications. I couldn't move. R stumbled out of bed, panic in his eyes. "What the hell? He's gone insane," he shouted, scrambling to grab his clothes. Except his clothes weren't there. Adil had taken them. He ran out of my house wearing nothing but guilt and skin. Meanwhile, my husband's voice came through again, this time through a loudspeaker connected to our home system. "Don't worry," he said. "I blurred your face, R. She's the star of this show." And that's when I broke. Not from shame, but from the realization that I'd underestimated the man I married. He'd turned my own game against me. By morning, the video had been taken down, but the damage was irreversible. I woke up to silence. Adil was gone. His phone disconnected, his side of the closet empty. Then the lawyer called. Apparently, I'd signed a few documents months earlier. Trust updates, property acknowledgments, routine paperwork. Only now did I realize what they were. Everything, our house, our joint savings, even the car, was legally his. He'd timed the live stream perfectly. The exposure, the humiliation, the legal wipeout. R disappeared from the city within days. His company fired him for conduct unbecoming. His wife filed for divorce. And me? I was left standing in the ruins, with nothing but the echo of Adil's last message playing in my mind. You took my trust. I took your peace. It's been 6 months since that night. The world moved on. But I still replay the moment he said, "Smile, you're on camera." It wasn't rage I heard, it was control. Precision. The voice of a man who didn't need to shout to win. He taught me something about power. It's quiet. It's patient. It doesn't seek revenge in the dark. It turns on the lights. Sometimes I wonder where he is now. Sometimes I imagine him watching me again, from some distance, satisfied with the symmetry of it all. Because the truth is, I'm not angry anymore. I'm impressed. He didn't just catch me cheating, he rewrote the story, made me the lesson. And in his silence, he delivered the perfect punishment. He made sure I'd never stop watching myself. He said, "Smile." I did, because in that moment, I finally saw who the real actor had been all along.